Hey guys, Jsnow with Vlog Take 2. I didn't like how long it went, so I'm going to try to speed it up a little bit more. So I'm just going to be rambling about random stuff here, so basically we're just going to start with in real life and games. So, in real life, I've had a lot of time on my hands, more than usual, more than I'll probably ever get for a long time. And it's just been pretty boring. I mean, I haven't been doing much. I've been reclusing in my room. I didn't go out at all this week. I went out last week, and it was just horrible. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it was just disappointing, depressing and disappointing, because I went to the card shop, after 8 months of not going there, figured, hey, I got all these cards that I spend money on, and I need to, maybe use them outside of the house, actually use the things you buy. So I decided, let me go to the pre-release for Dominaria, and in the pre-release, it was the same old people, a couple more new people, because it was really packed, it was very crowded. And it pretty much just came down to, just play your game, get up and go. I mean, there wasn't much interaction. I had to play somebody's child, which was it was a very slow game. Not annoying, but it was just very, very slow. I mean, of course I won. I mean, I almost lost one round, but of course I won because, you're playing a 9-year-old kid. I mean, what do you expect? But anyway, I got my ass whooped in the other two games, and they were playing really fast. Like, one guy was playing 100 miles per hour, and I know he always does this. So it was just like, even with the new cards, I'm like, the cards just came out. How do you know how to play so fast? So it just ended really quickly. So I ended up, there would have been more time maybe to make acquaintances and play extra games, but I didn't bring any food or water or anything. So I kind of screwed myself on that part, so I had to leave the comic book shop early. Otherwise, if I stayed, maybe something would have happened, because it was at 1 o'clock instead of the usual 5 o'clock, which means people would probably stay longer. Because if you go at 5 o'clock, it's just a lot of spikes and clicks, and people just want to get up and go. Like, no joke. Like, people lose 2 games, they just get up and they just leave. Like, there's literally no fun to be had in the game, apparently. Or they just don't have time, or whatever it is. I don't know. People just get up and leave really quick in that shop. So then I went to a different shop that advertised draft and free pizza. So I'm like, oh boy. Even though I know this store is notorious for not having their events on time, not having their events at all, not being open on time, all this different stuff. So I go there, and of course, to no surprise, there's no, well, it was slightly surprising, there was no event, and there was no pizza. So not only there wasn't an event, you would think he would order the pizza ahead of time, so there would be pizza there, but nope, no pizza. So I wasn't really mad about that, but it was stupid. It was obviously a draw to get people there, because obviously, I mean, to no surprise, or to some surprise, like 30 people showed up. So the place was packed, but nobody did the event. They called for the event, and nobody wanted to do it for 30 people. Even the store owner even just gave up and then started playing Commander. And instead of watching your store, he gets up and plays Commander with somebody else. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, it's not much of a shop. It's just we have no choices. When it comes to where I live, we only have 2 shops. And it's, it's one or the other. And unfortunately, there's a lot of clicks and stuff, and it's really hard for somebody with social anxiety to just walk up to a group of people, random group of strangers, and just be like, hey, let me get a game, and just like force your way in there, especially when it's not an event, and people are just playing for fun, and they're already in their games, so it's not something I can do, and it's not something, comes off kind of as rude or really weird. I mean, you can usually go in and go, hey guys, you got any trades? Like, that's usually how the lingo goes, but every time I do that, I end up trying to get sharked or whatever with trades. So, So I was able to get one friendly game in because a guy just walked up to me and was like, hey, do you want to play a game? And I think I've seen him before. But then afterwards, I kind of got a little bad taste in my mouth because he was doing some really weird trades. And some of the items were not valued at the correct value. So I had to take back a lot of stuff because I don't know where he was getting his prices from. But they were definitely weird. And some were working, some weren't. So thank God I knew my prices. And that's pretty much it with that. So in real life has been sucking this week, pretty much. So after all that, I've just been staying in. There's one event tonight. Don't know if I'm going to go. It's draft. I mean, I'll have to see. I just feel really tired. That goes on to the other thing. I'm going to try to speed this up. So my lack of enthusiasm. So I feel like streaming. I've been streaming hardcore this week, and my enthusiasm has just been very low. Like, when it comes to my, like, if you were to look at my old World of Warcraft PvP videos, I'd be like, yeah, and, yelling at the screen or whatever, having fun. Nowadays, it's just like, yeah, I got this kill, blah, 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 fall asleep, etc. So my enthusiasm to play games has been very low lately. I'm not sure what it is. I mean, I kind of know what it is, I just don't feel like saying it on YouTube. But you can probably tell what it is. But anyway, Yeah, my enthusiasm has just been low when it comes to playing games and just getting things together. So I haven't been on VR games like VR chat. I haven't been on there for like 3 or 4 days because I don't really want to show up and then just talking all depressive to people and whatever and just trying to sneak in an interview. Like, yeah, guys, I'm not really having a great day, but oh, I got that interview. That's how it feels like, and I definitely don't want to do that because I only do the interviews now, well, for the most part if they want to. Sometimes I ask, but for the most part it's only if the people want to. I feel kind of like nowadays I'd feel not bad, but I don't know what's the word, but I feel kind of rude or whatever just bringing up the interview. Like, if you want to do them, you want to do them. If not, then I'm not gonna bother. Like, if people are doing their thing, I'll just let them do their thing. But I didn't want to show up to VR chat sounding all depressive and stuff because I just feel too tired to play it. So same thing, lacking enthusiasm in World of Warcraft. DayZ has single player now. I'm not really gonna talk much about it, but you can go check that out yourself. You can play single player DayZ, which is kind of cool, but since there's no people to interact with, there's really no point. It just becomes a really shitty single player zombie simulator instead of a multiplayer one. But anyway, Magic Arena, I've been streaming that off and on. I mean, it's been hard because the economy sucks. I haven't been able to get many cards off of that, so it's been pretty difficult. Uh, and that's pretty much it. I think we covered all the games. Yeah, VR chat, World of Warcraft. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I guess that's enough rambling here. So I appreciate you guys as always subscribing, watching the videos, whatever you watch. Even if you don't watch the other videos and you just watch Uganda, that's perfectly fine. I know a lot of people, so a couple people yell at me for this, which I don't really care. But it's like you gotta remember because that's a lot of comments lately. It's like, yo, you gotta be, where's Uganda, where's spots, or you can't play this game. Like you can't tell me what I can and cannot play. Like, are you out of your mind? So, what do you call it? So I mean, watch what you want to watch is what I always say. So, thank you for watching this video, and hopefully I will see you guys soon. Hopefully I'll be in a better mood, but we'll have to see because this next week is also probably gonna be terrible. But we'll see what happens.